figured she was gonna break my heart regardless. Regardless. So I took her out and dumped her in the darkness. Stupid bitch to turn herself into a target. Yeah, just a target. Nonsense. Not gonna happen. Road trip on me. It'll be fun. You'll see. You don't get to the chocolate. My crazy thoughts. And you're going.
Hey guys, it's currently day one. Oh shit, I'm sorry, cat. It's day one of the Ghost Bulk, featuring one of two returning guests from time to time. This is Lamar.
Yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're just looking at me. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia.
But today we're gonna go in there and hit just an absolutely gnarly arm workout. After thinking things through a little bit more, I have decided today is actually going to be a chest day. Yeah, like my chest feels nothing. It feels no pump. My shit feels soft. I haven't had a gym schedule since I was back in college. And I just been kind of going with like, I just want to make these parts of my body pop more. And I'm still gonna be doing that, but I do need a schedule. We're gonna keep on going with this progressive overload kind of situation. I bet you weren't expecting to hear me. By the way, at this point, there's a guy in the background. I thought he was talking to me. See, he said listen at the end there. This is me doing my warm-up. But cool thing is that I noticed on the YouTube video from yesterday that it tells me when y'all clicked off the video, and it was as soon as I stopped yapping. So you must like the yapping. So this is what we'll do. I'm doing like another warm-up set here, just to play, just trying to see how it feels. And watching this back, I'm noticing that my form isn't as crisp as it could be, but you know, it's looking pretty good. You know, I got some belly action there. And then I ended up not showing you the weight I was doing, but I did a plate, a 10 and a 5, just because I wanted to do like that progressive overload thing I was thinking about. And the guy from earlier actually ends up coming to talk shit. So you'll see what happens with that later. But I wanted to talk about real important stuff here, which is why Kaido from One Piece beats Luffy of this current arc. Yeah, by the way, so fun fact, motherfucker, he said something to me as he was walking by. I was like, you want to get bigger, you need to use a little bit more weight, and walked away. I wasn't letting that slide. So I re-racked my weights, put my shit back, and then I went over to the machine that he was going to and asked him if I could borrow a 25, and I stared at him for a good 5-10 seconds. See, this last rep here, I was crushing. I was like, yeah, I'm doing my thing. You know, I'll go for another one here. It's feeling good, and I got it. But we saw from the rep before that one, I should have gone for another. But look at what I fucking... See, it's that hilt that I'm telling you about. It didn't go back up. Luckily, that beautiful man in the background came to save me. Look at him, so reassuring. Asked if I'm good and stuff. So shouts out to bro. He didn't save my life, but helped me out. What I've come to realize is that if you fuck up your weight or you don't get it, don't be embarrassed. You just gotta keep it pushing. Honestly, like that's how you get the real gains, is by failing. I get back on it a bit nervous because of what happened before, hence the foot taps. But look at this. 1, 2. Easy work. But as I was saying, Luffy isn't doing shit to Kaido. I know that his past run Egghead, leaving the Egghead Island arc is done with. You know, if you know, you know. R.I.P. But yeah, like I think we're basically in Elbaf, and if you don't know, then you haven't been watching the show at all. I ain't spoiling nothing. By the way, I did a drop set here, so that's why y'all see me running around. This guy saw me fail the last time. He wanted to come make sure I had a spot, so shouts out to bro. Asked him if I can record. He was cooling. So he was gonna be here. I might as well do the best. But let's keep this in mind, right? When Luffy is fighting Kaido in Wano, right? Not the first time, we saw what happens when there's no type of help, when there's no type of base level. Luffy at that time got walloped. You have to think about this. This man was drunk and crying the whole time. Oh, we're on to the dips now. I'm really insecure with my dip form here, you know, because it's just the legs. You see the actual motion of the dips I'm doing. Look at that 90-degree right there. Pop, a little lower. Pop, a little lower. Pop, a little lower. You know, that's great form. But I just hate the way my legs flail in the air, you know. I did about 2-3 sets of these because my chest had already been cooked, because, you know, I got peer pressure by the middle-aged, bald, 6'3" black man. Could have been out of a fucking, excuse me. And then this is actually a cheat code. So I actually ended up doing chest and tricep today. I was supposed to do chest, tricep, and shoulder. Y'all see about that later. But this workout kind of helps you build definition in your upper. See, I had a lot of chunk meat in my tricep. As you see, you know, you do both hands. And my left hand is actually much stronger than my right because I wanted to have a better jab for when I was doing boxing. So I would only lift the jab weight on my left arm and then my tricep, whatever the fuck. But yeah, that helps. This is what that helps with. It takes a long ass time, so it's sped up. But yeah, Luffy got wiped. Kaido in the second fight was carrying an island. Was also had no backup. Big Mom was getting doggy. You know, it's fucking. I don't even know what they say. Something with the pig, but she was getting violated by Kid and Law, right? And it was just him versus Luffy and his entire fucking brigade. Y'all gotta think about this. This man Luffy died multiple times, and he kept on being revived by his homies. Anytime he would get a spanking, he would put in a few licks here and there, he would go back to the bros and be like, yo, I need help. He wasn't doing that shit solo. I don't care if he's got Gear 5th now. We don't know how long that shit really lasts for. We just don't. And, oh, wait, so this is my physique. I forgot to pair to this. But first thing I do is that when I twirl the first time, I don't want to flex. The second time is the flex. So that's this part. As y'all can see, I got a whole lot of muscle, but there's a lot of fat too, mostly stored in like my stomach region. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the bulk. We're currently set at like 159, because before we actually ended up, you know, going back into the gym, I was like 135, like my peak physique. Anyways, I finished it off with these overhead tricep presses. I like to do a lot of weight. I feel a lot of growth doing this, and it's just like a nice way to end the workout, I think. But yeah, Kaido was whooping him the whole time, and immediately after Luffy took out Kaido, Luffy passed out. You have to understand, Kaido was drunk. Kaido never took a break. Kaido was holding up an island the entire time, and it hasn't been that long. If he hasn't had a new opponent, I mean, he has, but he hasn't really gone like battle to the death anybody as of late. So we know for a fact he hasn't grown that much. He can't. And Kaido was debuffed times -1,000,000, no friends, and Luffy needed all the hope he could get and barely won. And that's why I think today, if they had a fair one-on-one, no islands being held or nothing, he's getting cooked. Speaking of cooked, by the time I got to my shoulders, I was incredibly cooked. So you see I do my little warm-up here, start going up, you know, in sync. I'm just not really feeling it. So I called it a day there. But that was the chest, tricep, and shoulder. Chest, tricep exercise. Shoulders are coming in tomorrow. Yes.
Nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay? Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house like I'm Joe, okay?